Hello folks, Killface of Baylor here. Today we are playing as Paragraphs on Baylor. This is partially just a gigantic thank you to Diadallus, I think is his name. Diadallus, something like that. Now, the one thing to note is that in Welsh, that double L is actually not pronounced like two L's. It's pronounced like THL, so it'd be more like so the end of it would have a full sound in the middle of it. So, but I don't know how to do the AI in Welsh either. So, maybe Diadallus, full Diadallus. There you go, Diadallus. Or something like that, but I don't know that it's meant to be done in a Welsh pronunciation. And he's also the same one that sent me some fish that were cooked, so that was amazing. Huge thank you there. These fish that he sent me, they're worth a lot of gold. We'll show that first. Alright, so first of all, where I would like to sell these is right here, which I can do by mailing them to my main or whatever, but I can't talk to this guy till I'm level 35. I'm not level 35 yet. I'm not even level 28 yet. Normally, where you're going to end up finding them here, we'll try and use the Grey Gorge to find some. Normally, you would go to the other side to fish, but we'll try to find some along here. Why not? I might be too far up. So normally along here, you're going to find some greenish colored water. Now these people are going to attack. Oh, let's do this. Those people are going to attack me. I'll do this to be able to survive. Just throw protective stance. Now I might be able to claim that laystone from across the river. I think I can if I get just close enough, but I could be wrong. There we go. Yes, I can. So that is one way to claim the laystone, but it's these fish. Right, this whole area right here, from about here on here, back the other way. I think anytime. Oh, there you go. So this is actually wise waters because it's actually green. If there were a yellow one, I'm not holding a fishing pole, so you can't see, but that's around level 68 or so. If there's a yellow one instead of that full green color, that's where the prized pikes come from. But they are worth 1,200 gold, and I think the stuff from fishing may work on any vendor, and that's easy enough to try. So let's try it. Let's go to the castle, and we'll go down here to Farcraig Bailey because that's close to the vendors. All right, this is a good place to sell weapons, so I'm going to sell the dagger. That dagger's not super useful even to give away. There you go, 1,200 gold each. So he sent me 2,400 gold, which obviously in my situation is a gigantic boost. Huge thank you there. I haven't really been doing bounties, so it wouldn't be inconceivable for people to be significantly ahead of where I'm at, even though people keep sending me gifts. So big thank you for all that. I'm sure I will find a good use for that money somewhere. Oh, I love these bat mounts. That looks beautiful. Okay. Anyway, oh, by the way, these, I think this is a 90%. Yes, 90-30. A lot of times these green things are actually quest prizes, and there's one per server. Although I don't know if that's the case with these green bats. I really should have checked the name. Oh well. Either way. Huge thank you for that. That's amazing. And then on top of that, we're going to do a little test of my repeatable quest. So support went ahead and fixed that repeatable quest for me, right? So I could turn it in, and then when I turned it in, I could still pick it up. So what we're going to do, now that it's not going to give me a ton of XP, or probably not going to give me a ton of XP, and I'm basically not cheating, because even if it does give me a lot of XP, it would be just as easy to go collect fettle caps to get that XP. Right? But we do want to test what happens. If this gets glitched and then you continue on the quest line and then support fixes it, what happens? It's a good thing to know. Alright, and we found out from earlier that all the other things we want to kill are down this way. Okay, Firebrand? See how his offhand is glowing like that? You definitely, without question, always kill the Firebrand. Always. Please tell me I have restos or something. We will use this. I need energy, because I need to punch this man in the face and take his weapon. Okay. Now, I'm using Shield Bash right now, and I just got a glowing brand, which is the worst possible brand. But it's an offhand that does 5 damage. It doesn't have a class requirement. Now, the best one of these you can get does 300 damage. You're not going to get one. They're incredibly rare. But there's a chance that I'll get like a 55 damage or something, in which case it would be quite good. The 5 damage, not so much. I may donate it to the bank or something. But as you can see, I've got a couple of different rare items running around here. And before you just go saying I'm incredibly lucky or something like that, it's not that. It's that I've been on relatively often over the course of a few days, and you get to see the interesting bits and even some of the boring bits. But basically, it's not, I'm not waiting 10 minutes or 30 minutes to find out if I got anything good. I'm fighting my way, slowly through the quest, and if I get nothing good, I still continue on, because I know that those better things come at higher levels. They come with time. I had to be able to beat a level 20 with no warning in order to win that fight. I have to be able to win this one here. There we go. All right, so, and all those other quest things over there, I need to look into. That's my bounty and some other stuff. Okay, so I can still do this. We're going to pick up the quest again. Alright, so you can see it gives me actually maybe more XP than than I would get from the Shalmont quest, the Salvation quest. So what we're going to do then is that we will keep doing this periodically, since it's not going to get turned off probably by something, and we'll see how long I get XP from it. I'm not just going to do this over and over again necessarily, but I will just take some time every now and then to go do it. And the fact that these get cleared as part of the quest and that it's a repeatable makes things like the mask mob we found over here spawn, like the flame brand spawn. I think there might be a skewer point over here somewhere, which is the same thing, except they give you a magic damage offhand. So yeah, that's that. I will go do bounties and stuff without recording it, because that's all kind of boring. But yeah, anyway, that should be it. I hope that was helpful. I am currently level 27, and I'm still making XP, nearly 4,000 XP off this repeatable. So you can definitely do it enough times to be able to defeat Avgar the Hairy. And if you glitch, you are welcome to wait till support resets it. And at the moment, that seems actually kind of even more overpowered if you get it reset by support. So I'm going to stop him from hurting me for too long if I can. If he's frozen, then I won't get hurt while he's frozen. And that gives me the time to put up my armor. Sorry, I have really bad allergies right now, so I apologize for all the sniffling and stuff. Apparently, my area is one of the worst areas in the country for allergens and for pollen and that sort of thing. And it never bothered me growing up. But then I moved to California for a couple of years, moved back to Tennessee, and then I can't breathe. It's ridiculous. So, I mean, I'm sure the accent gave away my Tennessee location. I've done some videos with my local accent, although sometimes I call it Texan because people tell me I sound like I'm from Texas. So anyway, yeah, I don't actually naturally speak like the locals either, but I can do a very convincing local accent because I've lived here for 20-some years. So anyway, that's a bit of a tangent, but there you go. And now I think there's still some things I have to kill in order to turn all this in. Is this that same warrior that helped me? I think it is. What am I doing? Yes, yes it is. Wait, what? He's using a budget fishing rod. No, sir, that's ridiculous. So at this point in the game, he should actually be using a quest rod already, I think. What is this fishing level? 21. I think the first fishing quest is at level 10 or level 15. I don't know. Either way, I will try to help him out with that, because he helped me out a bit, and that was kind of him. But I'll move to killface to do that. So I don't go way out of my way to give out free stuff or anything like that. But to the people who are just starting out, who just help me out of nowhere, I do try and reward that. I'll try to do a video at some point on scammers and how to try and tell the difference. What in the world? So I don't turn off the notifications for the killface group, obviously, and now people are looking for transfers in there. Okay. I mean, I understand. It's far too late for me to be filming, and yet here I am filming. So anyway, I hope all that was helpful, and I will go ahead and sign off for the night. I'll see you tomorrow with yet another video, and I hope that in the meantime, at least something in here was helpful. Thank you again for the various help that I'm getting, both in this video and elsewhere. It's just been really wonderful to see how many people have gone out of their way to help me. I really appreciate that, and the biggest thing for me is that if you want to really help, yes, you know, it's nice to have people reach out and contact me and help me, and I do love to hear from you guys in the comments and all that. But even bigger than that, the reason that I still play is because somebody took the time when I was new to help me. Somebody took the time when I had nothing to offer in return to help me. And they went way out of their way to teach me things, to make time for me, to help me with the stupidest things when I didn't understand what kind of help I was asking for. And anywhere you can pass that along, that's a far bigger help than anything that could possibly be given directly to me, because it boosts the community. It builds the whole reason that we play to start with. Because let's be honest, this game, as much as we may enjoy it, would get boring very, very quickly if we were on a server, just the one character all by yourself. This is not a solo game, it is a community game. You can play solo, but it's not designed for that, and so it doesn't fill that role very well. What it does fill very well is to have a community that will take the time for its people. So yeah, they just reach out to people that are just starting out. Start to learn, okay, which kinds of people can you tell are going to stick around. Get better at telling. By the way, that was that lucky XP means I got double the XP that I would have got. But just, you know, take time for a random noob and see how it turns out. Watch. And don't look for anything in return other than that they keep playing and that they pass along the fun to the next person. And eventually, you'll start to learn which people are most likely. For instance, one of the things you can look for is families or couples that play are far more likely to stick with it than individuals. If you're just randomly picking individuals, a lot of the hardcores are just individuals. They're not there with their family. They're not. But if you see a couple that just plays for fun, there's a good chance that if you help them out, they're not going to totally disappear. If they find a community that they both find fun and engaging, well, there's a good chance they'll stick around, and that's a good investment. So you start to learn those kind of things. But anyway, all that to say, huge thank you, and please, you know, feel free to continue to interact, give me any feedback you have, but also spread the love to the new players, and let's try and grow this community together as best we can. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day. All right, goodbye.